everybody. Good evening, aliens.
Dear brother, if you don't listen to our show, you might have a bonus hole.
Well, I'd like to try to do something like that eventually at one of these point in times in my life. That'd be sweet. Breaking news.
You can put me wherever you want me. Wherever I'm needed. I'm sure I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Batman.
Batman's the world's greatest detective.
Man, I got a lot on my mind, really, brother.
Let's get to it.
So, how do you feel about all this stuff going on in Maui? I'm going to jump right into that.
Right.
Right into that situation there.
Look, that's what my notes are about. Why not?
All right, my favorite thing right now, I'm going to start it off here.
Go for it.
You know, why are they hiding the numbers?
Yep. That is definitely a big
Let's
thing.
dig into that. What do they benefit? What does the government, what are they gaining by not telling you, like, true numbers of missing people, or like the weirdest part about it was when the reporter asked, "Why are you? How many children are missing? What's up with that?"
Best that I've been able to research on that is they're not telling you the numbers, plainly because they don't know. That's mainstream view. My own opinion, though, is they're not telling you the numbers because when government messes up, they don't like to say anything about the numbers. They don't count the costs. They never count the costs. That's just how they are. Now, is it because they use something?
I was looking into this a little bit, and so there was a reporter. He was a reporter. His name's Nick Sorter. I think I'm saying it right. He was questioning the mayor. It's the mayor's name out there. Anyway, he was asking about the questions. He was asking questions about the children, and then supposedly he's claiming that he's been being stalked and harassed by unknown people, which includes like death threats and a lot of weird behavior going on. Since he was pressing the issue about the missing children. There was video of it.
This is the mayor you're talking about?
No, this was a reporter. This was a reporter that was questioning the mayor. He was pressing real hard about the missing children's number. He was like, parents know if their children are missing. They're going to file reports. They have a number. There is a number. And there's a known number. There's estimates and then there's facts.
Yep.
Fact is, people that are able to, that are missing their children. I know if I was missing my child, I'd do anything I could, which, for starters, you would notify authorities, say my kids are missing.
Absolutely.
Parents know if their kids are missing.
You would think that's clear. That would be a clear as day type of thing.
Yeah.
That's one of my biggest fears, that my child is missing, or I can't find my child. It's one of my largest fears. Because as parents,
in the rabbit hole, is all that movie, Sound of Freedom, child trafficking, and all that, would have been a way to maybe disguise some children doing this in a natural disaster.
That is definitely a theory that I have seen pop up a couple times, and I cannot disagree with it, because exactly that. What better way to cover up? Just go ahead and swooping in and taking children and taking them to the newest Epstein Island that's out there.
Mm-hmm. Scary stuff, man.
It's very scary, but we already know that from Epstein and the logs that are there from his flight logs, which they don't even release, and the names that are on there, that it is very top high political officials that went and visited that island. So they need to get their fix back again. They went this long now without it. They're probably going into hotel rooms, hoping they don't get spotted. So they need another island for sale. It would be crazy if somebody bought that island up. I think it's still for sale right now, but it would be crazy if somebody bought that thing back up and just go ahead and crank that motor right back over again. Did the exact same thing in the exact same place.
Put the plug back in.
Yeah, exactly. Because they're already saying the quiet parts out loud. So it wouldn't surprise me that they would go ahead and just be like, well, I mean, this place is already set up for it. That saves a lot on startup costs, and we need to get our fix. So, that wouldn't surprise me at all if that was exactly what they were doing. Because I hope those children get found. What happened to Maui is a terrible, terrible tragedy all around.
It's the biggest disaster I know of in my lifetime.
It's the largest fire.
Katrina was pretty bad.
Katrina's really bad. Remember those reports? Katrina?
I think FEMA's a scam.
Yes.
I don't think they do enough to actually help. It almost seems like they're just fraudulent front to collect donations themselves. I saw pictures online where they had pallets and pallets of donations that they were refusing to give out for some reason.
I saw that.
Which who knows? Maybe they're going to throw them on a T-130 and they're going to ship it over to Ukraine.
Yeah, meant for Maui, but Ukraine's good enough, right?
Put the pallets on the plane and get it to Ukraine right away.
Right. Just X out and a Sharpie, say, no, not for Maui, for Ukraine. That's just that's apparently how we do it. I mean, I get that war means money, and if I was a part of Lockheed Martin or Northrop Grumman and those companies there that are invested into war is money. American economy is about war. But this war right here that we got going on in Ukraine is just stupid. It's stupid.
I agree.
You got a corrupt government going against a communist government, whatever you want to call it. Russia's communism. Not trying to be a Russia sympathizer or a Ukraine sympathizer when I say this, but the Ukraine's bit off more than they could chew, and they're getting backing from literally everybody. And Russia is sitting there going, if you guys keep giving them backing, we will go ahead and use different measures. It's like, yeah, of course they will. If it was the U.S. versus the world, and we were getting support from another faction, they'd be like, hey, you guys can't do that. What do you mean?
Yeah, I think staying on the Maui topic.
Yeah, let's keep it.
I feel like it's kind of odd.
I can go on Ukraine for an hour.
I feel like it's kind of odd that there's a lack of coverage of what's going on there. It kind of resembles kind of what they did with those Canadian wildfires. It was like a big deal. Never really seen any helicopters in the sky, videotaping none of it.
That's because Canadian policy, just like coverage. I don't mean to interrupt, but Canadian policy, just like Maui policy, has been riddled with this climate change bullshit that's in it. So they decide we need to use less water when it comes down to combating fires. Really? Your entire island's on fire. Do you think it's okay to use water now? Same thing with Canada. You have an entire province on fire. You're just going to let it burn.
It's an island. It's surrounded by water. Salt water will put out fire just as much as fresh water will.
Yeah, there's nothing in part of salt that I think is highly combustible to increase the velocity of that fire.
Yeah. I mean, it really just strikes me as odd that we can send so much funding to another country,
How much are we up to now?
He threw this Ukraine in there because it's sad. I mean, it's not just Ukraine. We threw money at all these other countries that
we're about to start throwing money at Taiwan, from what I hear.
Yeah, that's coming too. But for them to neglect our own people when it comes to financial and just aid,
absolutely,
it's unreal. They said nobody's coming to help. That's the biggest fear. It's true. We always come to help. We're always there to help. This and them. We're worried about what they're doing, but not only are we worried about our own people, our own government isn't even there to help our own people. We don't get any assistance from any of these other countries either. It's not like you're here. This portion of France. Nobody's like, we donated $500 million because Maui, to the Maui Relief Fund or anything like that. You don't hear
it's drop in the bucket.
But we're real quick to sign checks out to everybody else.
Very quick about that. Yeah, and the Maui fires is definitely something where you see the federal government's response, where they want to have like a stranglehold on getting response to these people when there's American citizens and a lot of people there that are willing to help. And I've seen those countless videos where, here, give these supplies to these people there, and they're getting rejected because they're not a part of FEMA. And it's like, what? These are citizens trying to help other citizens survive. And you're going to reject these things? What are you going to do? You're going to destroy them? No, you're not going to destroy them. You're going to go ahead and confiscate them. You're going to put them in your own banks, and then you're going to go ahead and put a label and a number on it, and you're going to rotate that through and say FEMA's helping you. When it's these people that want to help. And it's the thing that's Maui's a huge disaster. If it wasn't for the Afghan pullout, I would say Maui is Biden's single worst disaster, on top of the economy and everything else that he's done.
Because it's pretty high. Look at the border issue.
Yes, you see Vivek. You see Vivek Suave on the debate. He was the first person to bring up the border issue, and you want to know what? Damn good on him, because that is an issue. It's fucked up that these sanctuary cities are getting tired of all these immigrants, and a place like New York is telling you, if you have a spare room, you should be able to house an illegal immigrant. Hold on, wait a second. So you're telling me, so I'm currently not sleeping in my basement or, my podcasting room, if I lived in New York, that I would have to have a smelly ass immigrant in here illegally, and you're going to pay me minusculely to have him here. And if I don't, you're going to fine me? If I'm not mistaken?
Yeah. Well,
you're out of your goddamn mind.